All right, what's good, y'all? Let's talk about it, man. Week 10 thoughts for the NFL. Let's get straight to it. All right, game of the week, Bills versus Cardinals. Cardinals won at the last minute. Hail Murray, okay? Kyler Murray to DeAndre Hopkins. At this point, Hopkins gotta be the best wide receiver in the league at this point. Like, he's pretty much unstoppable. But yeah, man, great game all around. The Bills play well. I picked the Bills. I mean, the Bills almost won. Almost don't cut it. But yeah, man, I don't know if you can even say they got mossed. Like, they got Hopkins. Like, we gotta create a new term for that. I don't know what you got called. They got DA'd. One receiver, three guys in the secondary got mossed. Whatever you want to call it. Like, that's terrible on them. Like, the Bills, yeah, they gotta go back to the drawing board. Like, for real, for real. So yeah, that was game of the week. My upset of the week was Ravens at the Patriots. The Patriots won. It was pouring, and they just played really good defense. Cam Newton did what he needed to do. Jacoby Myers made the throw of the game, and they won. It looks like they will be 500 by the end of next week. And wow, good coaching job by Bill Belichick given the circumstances. And shout out to Cam Newton. Looks like, he will have, somewhat of a solid year. That was my upset of the week. Okay, so the most impressive team of the week was the Colts. The way they dominated the Titans. I know the Titans got beat down by the Bengals, but the Titans are a good team. For the Colts to do that on the road Thursday night, that was very impressive. Shout out to Michael Pittman. Fight on, go UFC, go Trojans. You feel me? They were just a just a very great performance by the Colts all around in all three phases of the game. My player of the week, Ben Roethlisberger. I had to go back and look, and I could have gave this to Tom Brady, but Ben Roethlisberger need to show him love. He's the reason why that team is 9-0. That defense is great, no doubt. But they were 8-8 last year. I believe they were 8-8 with a third string quarterback. Ben Roethlisberger comes in, they're undefeated. So shout out to the Steelers. All respect goes to them. Ben Roethlisberger, man, you're doing great. Saints took care of the 49ers, but Drew Brees, he going to be out for like a cool minute. I think he's out for the rest of the year, but that's my personal opinion. He's got a collapsed lung and two cracked ribs or something like that on the right and left side. It's time for you to get to broadcasting, dog. Jameis Winston, you said you corrected your eyes. Well, we need to see that you got 20/20 vision. Because last year you had 30-30. 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions. Shame on you. I have not been a fan of you, but I want you to succeed. Take this opportunity and show everybody, including Coach Payton and the Saints organization, that you can be an above average starter in this league. That's what you need to show right now for the rest of this year. Buccaneers, they took care of business against the Panthers. Good game. I know the score says they got blown out, which they eventually did, but it was not like that at first. Excuse me. Bruce Arians finally let Ronald Jones do this thing, and Rojo, shout out to Rojo, fight on, go USC Trojans. He did his thing. 98-yard touchdown, I believe. He almost had 200 yards overall. So kudos to Coach Arians for letting the running game do its thing. Tom Brady did what he did, and they got the ball rolling again after the abysmal performance last week versus the Saints at home. They did their thing away, going against the Panthers. The Panthers, I take nothing away from them. They have been going against very good to great quarterbacks this whole entire season for the most part. So I don't take anything away from them. They're a very competitive team, and they will be a better team, in my opinion, next year in terms of the win-loss column, to my belief. Yeah. Vikings just took care of the Bears. I figured the Vikings would win because they've been owned by the Bears the last 2 years. So I figured this was finally their chance and their time to get revenge on the Bears. And they did. Kirk Cousins outplayed Foles. They could have played better, the Vikings, but a win is a win. And it looks like they might end up being a 500 team. I got to see who they play next. Rams beat the Seahawks. Look, I kept telling y'all it's Russ or bust. And now they're starting to become a bust. Russ has to do too much. And now you're starting to see the deficiencies take over the benefits, which is basically Russell Wilson. I'm going through my head trying to figure out. Oh, Raiders took care of it. They demolished the Broncos. Shout out to Raiders Nation, man. Y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all gonna make it to the playoffs this year. I'm trying to think about the other teams that played. The Packers almost lost to the Jaguars. Packers are pretenders. I don't care what none of y'all say. They are not contenders. They're pretenders. They're a good team, but that's it. They not making it to no damn Super Bowl. Definitely not. Chiefs, they were off this week. Yeah, they had a bye week. I feel like I covered pretty much the most important parts. Oh, the Lions, they barely beat the Washington Redskins. That ended up actually being a good game. And the Giants, I should have picked the damn Giants. I really should have. They beat the Eagles. Like I said, look, man, if the Giants can get rid of their GM, and find the right GM and pick the right players in the draft and free agency, they'll make the jump that the Dolphins are making right now next year. I'm trying to think who else. I'm trying to think who else. The Falcons didn't play. I think they were on a bye week as well. So yeah, that's pretty much my take. Give me your comments and thoughts down below. Who was your game of the week, upset of the week, player of the week, and most impressive team of the week? Let me know. Shout out to everybody who is checking out this video and just the whole football community overall. Shout out to y'all.